Hello, my name is Karabo Mamabolo. I'm one of the students in the database design and development module this semester. First of all, I would like to apologize. I've noticed now that the recording that I'd made on YouTube seemed to have been deleted because it was too long. So I'm going to try to make it as short as possible in order to meet their requirements. Okay. So for week two's assignment, the website that I've chosen to focus on is an economic calendar page on the Daily FX website, which basically shows the different news events that would most likely impact global markets performances. And it's very important for traders and other people to be cognizant of. Let me just first of all share my screen, and I'll just explain a little bit more about that. Just do that here. Okay, all right. So you will see, for example, over here, this is a economic calendar. So for the rest of this week, it actually shows the different data sets that will be released by different countries. What I chose to focus my attention on is on the countries themselves. As you see, it shows you the different country states, also the regions that those states are in. I'll also be focusing on the importance of the data. It will be split into three categories: high, medium, or low, and also the economic data themselves, which, as you can see, there's quite a lot of data that is published there. There could be other items that can be looked into, but because of time, I won't be focusing on those now. Also, for the purposes of time, I've chosen to just make my tables beforehand. So the simple tables that I've chosen here would be the countries, also the country regions, which wouldn't be that important, but I'll just choose to add it as well. Also the events themselves, the different categories of events and the importance. And also I've chosen to have a linking table, which will be the event in countries table. Now, how we'll go about creating this data is, or the schema, let me say, is to go to the MySQL workbench, first of all, and we'll go to File and Open Model. Sorry, let me just choose the wrong option there. So we'll go to File, New Model. Okay, it's just other work that I was doing. Okay, after choosing the new model option, we have this page here. So I'll have to double click on the add diagram. Give me this information here. So you'll see that there will be a new schema that has been created there. So we just need to edit the name of the schema. I'll just call it economic calendar. Economic underscore calendar. Okay. All right, there you go. So we have that there. Now we're going to add our tables. First table that we'll add will be the countries. Let me just have a look at this here again. So let's reference. So countries, we have a few options there. So you click on the table here, then click the empty space, right click on the bar, on the icon that comes up, and edit the table. Okay, now we're going to change the name of the table to countries, and we'll add the different elements in that table. So we'll start off with the primary key. So we'll just call it ID. We'll make it a primary key, not null, which means it's a required field. Make it unique, and also choose the AI option there, which is, I have to remind myself, auto increment. So it will just keep adding unique or new IDs as new rows are created. Okay, thereafter, we'll look at another piece of information that will be going into that table. Let me just remind myself here. So that will be the country names. So I'll just add that here. Country underscore name. Because you have different official names of countries, so just to be safe, let's maybe increase the number of characters to what, 90. Okay, it will be a required field, would need to be unique. Okay, now let's see what else we're going to need here for this table. Okay, I think that will be it. This will the other option that will come up there will be added later, but that's going to be a foreign key. So we'll look at the next table, which will be country region. So I'm just going to click on the table here, click on anywhere here, then edit the table, change the name to country underscore region. Okay. Then we'll just add the ID here. And well, because it's a primary key, we'll choose those same options that we chose with the previous one. And then we'll just change the second line to region name. Region name. Okay, I think this will be, the number of characters will be safe. It is going to be needed. It has to be unique. Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, we'll just leave that one as that. The next table that we'll be looking into is the, let's see here, event category. So let's get another table here. Edit the name, event underscore category. Okay. First of all, create the primary key, which will be ID. Choose those options here. Then the next item under this table will be event name. Event, okay. Okay, event underscore name. I will leave it as that. I'll just make it a required field. Then other item under this will be the importance of the event. We'll just say event underscore importance. Okay, we'll leave the number of characters the same as well, the required field. We'll move now to our linking table, which will be the event in countries table. Let's just make that available here and edit that. Event underscore in underscore country. Okay, then we're gonna create a primary key for that. Okay, primary key, that's ID. I'm gonna choose the different options. So my son is here. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that. Okay. just gonna leave it at that. Do we need a primary? I don't think we need a primary key for this one. Let me just see if I can delete this row altogether. Okay, so I'll just leave that altogether. We'll have foreign keys that will be added to it as we link them. So that leads us to the next section, which will be to link up the different tables here. So to do that, let me just try and rearrange. Okay, I think country region should come here. Okay. Okay, so I'll just make it this way. Just make it look. All right, there we go. Now, we know that many countries can be in one region, but a region, yeah, we can't have more than one region for a country. So what we're gonna do here is to come here and choose the different options here. So we'll choose the one-to-many. We start with the many. So we have many countries to one region. Okay, I chose a different. I need a solid line for this. Let me just remove this here quickly. Then I chose a solid line. Okay, there you go. We have many countries to one region. That's fine. Then we're going to also connect the events to the event in country and the countries to event in country as well. So I'll start off this way. Country, and we're also going to have many. Okay, let me just make the link up here as well. Okay, there you go. So that's how we actually make out our diagram, and we'll save the work thereafter. Now, how you would go about re-engineering a database on the workbench. I don't think this information will be available there. Let me just see if it would actually show this particular information. Okay, so how we'll go about doing the re-engineering here is by going to database first of all, and then reverse I said re-engineering, sorry, reverse engineer. We choose that option, then we'll have to choose the connection. It's defaulted to that, so I'll just click on next here. We'll just load, click on next. I will just choose to re-engineer the Sakila schema that we downloaded last week, just for purposes of showing how this is done. We then click on next, wait for it to load, click on next, and it's finished. Now we're going to choose the different objects that we'd like to add to this re-engineering. Click on execute, wait for it to finish. There we go. That would have been done. Okay, so I think this has brought us to the, okay, almost done. Summary of what we're going to be doing, the different tables and so forth. We'll say finish, and there you go. That's how we'll start. I think the lesson for this week comes to here. More information I think will be learned later, and I'm looking forward to that. This is my presentation, and thank you very much. Okay, goodbye.